get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. 3-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Preston is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding in, Doug Preston. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Creasy, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, C.J. Alexander. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Preston is under this one. Yeah, that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Justin Dean. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Preston will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Settling in now, Trey Harris is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The set and the 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
This is one of those situations you dream.
Digging in now, Doug Preston. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Mississippi Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Corbin Klaus claims the win out of the pen, his first. Connor Johnstone wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Digging in, Doug Preston, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Neidert. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bryson Rickman.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board.
Oh, what a stop on a slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Doug Preston. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out very long.
Down and away, ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. You start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Neidert, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Neidert goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball.
Throw into second. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Doug Preston.
The right fielder, Doug Preston.
And the pitch. Line towards center field.
Oh, crap.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in once again, C.J. Alexander. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
C.J. Alexander.
Okay, here we go.
Now the 0-1. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming.
Stepping into the box, Doug Preston. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Damn.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 tonight. The Jumbo Shrimp used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Nick Neidert earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way.
They left 7 men on base.
The game's future stars are coming to the plate now, Shea Langoliers, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the... Leading off the inning, Doug Preston, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, damn it.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player. All set for the start of the inning, so striding forward now, Doug Preston. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
I might change the tape.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line drive to center field.
Oh, no.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Doug Preston, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First pitch on its way. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The count 1-1.
Runners at the corners, two men out. Line towards center field. Dean is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Shea Langoliers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Preston is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now batting, Doug Preston.
Right fielder, Doug.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Preston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I got lucky there.
The pitcher, Chris Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bryson Brigman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. At the plate, Alejandro Salazar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Preston is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in, Doug Preston. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It seemed like everyone had a...
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Martinez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Philip Pfeiffer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
1 error, 13 runners left on base.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot.
Okay.
Striding into the box, Doug Preston, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Into the box, Victor Mesa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Now at the plate, Santiago Chavez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he popped him up.
Come on, go hard,
onto
score.
the grass.
Go hard.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, well.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Doug Preston. He reached on a single in his first try. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Oopsie.
The 0-1 on it. Nope. 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Ready for another chance? Trey Harris.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Preston has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
There we go.
Digging in and looking for more, Doug Preston. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there
That's
right
embarrassing.
now. It's 1-2.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Things not looking very good so far.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Ooh.
Standing in, Doug Preston. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Oh. Oh.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Victor Mesa goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 11-6 the final score in this ball game. Mississippi came through late, taking the lead in the 8th.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Thanks, Coach. So cool.